Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me fine. Give me some feedback if it's a little too staticky or something. What we're going to be focusing on now is multiplying fractions. Now, when you think about fractions, you really think about the whole, oh, I really don't like adding and subtracting fractions, but multiplying seems pretty straightforward. Yes, multiplying is straightforward. You do 3 times 1 and 12 times 2. So what we see here is that we get 3 times 1 is 3, 12 times 2 is 24. Because 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 is divisible by 3, that means 24 is divisible by 3 also. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 3 and get 1/8. Let's take a look at the next one. So the fish says that 5/10 times 1/2, well, you might notice right away that 5/10 can be simplified. So you can simplify it now, or you can wait. Remember, we do numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So it's 5 times 1 is 5, 10 times 2 is 20, but I already simplified it to be 1/4. 5 over 20 simplifies to be 1/4. If you try this one on your own, what do you do first? That's right, you do 3 times 4, and then you do 5 times 7. And we get 12 over 35. Now 1 plus 2 is 3, so that's divisible by 3. And 3 plus 5 is 8. Nope, 3, 6, 9, not 8. So it's not divisible by 3. It's also not divisible by 5 because they don't end in a 5 or a 0. Okay, you remember these? Now, I see that 2 over 12 simplifies to be 1/6. So 2 over 12 simplifies to be 1/6. You can do 1 times 1 is 1, and 6 times 6 is 36. On this one, I happen to do 2 times 1 is 2, and 12 times 6 is 72. What happens if the numerators are the same? You can't simplify it. You just do 5 times 5 is 25. 7 times 9, well, you remember the rule, they've got to add up to 9, so it's 6. You subtract 1, it's 6. 63. There we go. Okay, so if you're following along in your notes, I went on to the next page. This is Unit 1, Lesson 3. These are the notes that I published on our shared drive also. So here we have a mixed number. What you have to do is you have to do 9 times 3 is 27 plus 5. Now let me explain. So what we have here an apple pie, and it's delicious. And I cut it into 9 slices. Why 9? Because the denominator is 9. Now I am going to duplicate that, I think. Now I have 2 pies. Now I have 3 pies, and they all have 9 slices. The 3 represents that right there. 3 pies with 9 slices. 3 whole pies with 9 slices. Now here's a 4th pie with 9 slices, but hey, it doesn't say that we have 9 slices. It says that we only have 5 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of that one. So when we add these together, we have 9, and 9 is 18, and 9 is 27. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. We have 32 slices, but we have 32 over, how big is each slice? It's 1/9 of a pie. There are 9 slices in a pie, so we have 32 ninths, and that is how you make a mixed number into an improper fraction. That was yesterday's lesson. I saw that the link was broken. So there we go. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 5 is 32 over 9. Times, you got to do the same thing here. Do you know what we're going to do? 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 over 2. Now when we multiply these, still down here in green, 32 over 9 plus 5 over 2. 32 times 5 is 160. 9 times 2 is 18. Now I know that we can simplify this, but let's just get down multiplying mixed numbers first. If you hear some chirping in the background, that is my parrot chirping. Okay, so here we do 4 times 2 plus 1, 4 times 2 plus 1, all over 4, times 10 plus 4 plus 1, all over 10. Let's move this dragon basilet. Yes, that's what the fish is called. So we have 9 over 4 times 41 over 4. Sorry, 41 over 10. 10 is the denominator. You don't change the denominator. You don't need a common denominator when multiplying. And so we do 9 times 41, 369, and 10 times 4 is 4. Okay, I gave you a peek on this one. Here we go. If you have any questions, this is just a quick review. You can ask me in the discussion part that is listed below. In a couple seconds, I'm going to show you what the answers are to 6, 7, and 8. Just hit pause if you want to do them, or take a look. Let's see. Come on. Scroll down, there we go. Now both of these are even, so it does simplify to be 77 over 5 if you want to. Both of these are even, so 130 over 18, which is 65 over 9. These are both divisible by 5, which is 95 over 9. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.